What is up, guys? As you saw per the title, we are headed to Alamo City Hobby Shop to check out this new Traxxas crawler, the TRX 4, and we are on the road. We are actually around the block. I just find a parking. There it is, Alamo City Hobby Shop. And here we are, guys, and we are about to check out this new crawler. Let's go. Hey, what's going on, guys? As you guys saw in the intro earlier, I was making my way over here to Alamo City Hobby Shop, whose owner is my friend George. George, come over here. Already saw this is George. George is the owner of Alamo City Hobby Shop, and if you guys have seen him on my page, you guys already know that he is my local hobby shop here in San Antonio. We have here the TRX 4 from Traxxas. As you guys saw earlier, I gave you a little wide shot of it, and we're just here to show you the basic features and pretty much compare it to something like you already know, which is an Axial SCX-10. Now, George was gracious enough to lend us this truck so we can have a look at a closer look, and then probably tomorrow go on the trails and check it out. As you can see, it has a really nicely detailed Defender body with some scale goodies in the back, a functional spare tire. We have some light buckets, and yes, you can actually add lights to the buckets themselves. And this retails for how much, George?
$450.
$450, and you get a nice scaled out RC truck. Underneath the, if you want to show them there, it comes completely scaled out with fender wells or wheel wells. The composite is really hard plastic, and it seems to be durable. And let me give you guys a close-up here, and you can see there the light buckets in the rear. You can actually put in your lights. Roof rack, hard plastic. It seems pretty tough and rugged, as well as a scale snorkel that's attached to the roof rack itself. It has high clearance to where you're not gonna get snug up on rocks. It actually came up with these portal axles, and you guys have heard me say this in the past with the portal axles, and they're made just for low gear reduction. As always, Traxxas has provided some great rod ends. We have some scaled out rock sliders, and they attach together with the bottom of the wheel wells. It completely looks scale underneath, so you don't see any of the electronics underneath there. You guys are gonna see here up close the locking differential, and this is like in the Summit. For you guys that own a Summit or have owned a Summit, you guys remember the T-Lock, which is that differential gear that has remote locking. We have the TQI that comes with it, and you can see here it has multiple channels. One is for locking your differentials, and the other is for the 2-speed transmission. Now, this does have a 2-speed transmission, and it's a high and low gear range. The 550 21 turn brushed motor. The gears are plastic inside until you get to these output shafts here, then they convert to metal, but all your gears on the portal axles, they are metal. Traxxas included the Panhard Bar, as you can see here, this top and bottom for a better articulation. Metal body shock or aluminum body shock, and I can tell you right out the box, this suspension is nice and plush. The rear might need some oil, but the front is nice and plush. Makes for a good transition on the trails. No battery, no charger, so you're just gonna get the rig, no battery, no charger. I mean, it works with a 3-cell with this new XL5. That's a programmable, and you can get up to 2 hours depending on the battery that you put in here. Completely waterproof, so you can immediately go into water if that's your thing. It comes with a Metal Gear high torque servo. You can see the scale detail on the axles on the rear as well, and the geometry is very well set up, as you can see. Wheelbase is about 12.8 inches, about 13 give or take. You have that 57-degree incline angle for you to get those nice little crawls on the trails. And overall, I think it's a really well designed platform. The S1 compound on the tires, they seem pretty, pretty sticky. Not too hard, but they do seem pretty sticky out the box. We're gonna see on the trails once we take it out. And 450 bucks, you really can't go wrong. Have some scale detail here. Non-functional winch, which I'm pretty sure you can just rip it off, put an actual winch, and you have a nice little plastic fairlead there for your winch. You have, it looks like they might be, having some options for scaleness, because they did put the trailer hitch mount in the back. As you can see on the bottom, like I said earlier, is completely scaled out. They have the whole floor and wheel wells connecting, so scale points there. And if you want to pick one up, Alamo City Hobby Shop, right? We still have pre-orders. We have pre-orders going on, so go ahead and stop by their page, like their page on Facebook. You guys already heard it. And if you guys are following me on Instagram, you guys hear it every day. So check them out on Instagram, check them out on Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe and like and rate this channel. Stay tuned for the running video though, and I want to thank George here for, there's George. I want to thank George for allowing me to come to the hobby shop. Check it out. We've been here all day helping customers and whatnot. Thank you guys, and I'll catch you guys later. And then again, this is a silent.